This is the screens to get Brooks off of him. Oh, he crossed him over.
Stop! He's already dead.
Let Brooks fly by. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Steph Curry.
He did him dirty.
One of the oldest phrases in human history is that a lion doesn't concern itself with the opinions of sheep. And in basketball terms, Steph Curry is definitely the lion, and Dillon Brooks is undoubtedly the sheep. And Dillon Brooks these past 2 years, I would say has the crown as the most unlikable player in the NBA. As what he really is the unlikable version of Patrick Beverley. Yes, like Beverley, he's a pest, annoys people, but Pat Bev's personality is at least likable. Dillon Brooks, there's really nothing to like about him. His jump shot's whack, he has weird hair, and he takes cheap shots routinely on superstar players. And last year in Memphis, Brooks, I would say he was the sole reason Memphis was so unlikable and went from being beloved to absolutely despised. And I'm sure a lot of you Golden State fans remember back in 2022 that flagrant 2 on Gary Payton II where he quite literally tried to decapitate him. And then in 2023 versus the Lakers, he had that cheap shot versus LeBron where it was kind of a weird grab to touch the King's scepter, and it was just a weird play and a flagrant one. Simply put, Dillon Brooks is not a fan favorite. And when it comes to Brooks versus Steph Curry, there's a little bit of history and rivalry between these two players. As Brooks on record saying numerous times, he is not like the Warriors, he personally thinks he's better than Draymond, and most infamously, said the Warriors dynasty was ending because they were old. Did any of those bold claims predictions actually come true? Of course not, because it's Dillon Brooks. And Steph back in 2022, en route to the championship, I thought once and for all, shut up Dillon Brooks. As in that series, he averaged 26, 5, and 6, including 29 points in Game 6, to seal the deal. And being in Memphis, having John Morant, Jaren Jackson, a good coaching staff, tons of depth, it's easy to talk trash with those guys backing you up. Because many nights Ja would have 30, 40 points, Jaren Jackson a double-double, and then Dillon Brooks over there is 3 for 12, talking all types of smack. And Brooks now being in Houston already 3 games in the season, he's getting kind of a reality check that he's not in Memphis anymore, as the Rockets already were the 13th seed in the West, an afterthought for the playoffs. And in his first game versus Steph as a Houston Rocket, he got absolutely embarrassed, juked out of his shoes, not once, not twice, but 3 separate times. And Steph in the process nailed a dagger 3, hit the screen pose, and got the Warriors a much needed W. And Steph, like many times before versus the Rockets, when it comes to fourth quarters in Houston, for some odd reason, he just heats up and goes ballistic. As entering the fourth quarter, he's having a terrible shooting night, only being 2 of 8. But in the fourth, had 14 points on 50% shooting, including 4 threes. Compared to Dillon Brooks, who had a donut of 2 shooting with 2 fouls. For a lot of NBA players, NBA stars, you gotta have supreme confidence and supreme belief in yourself. But for Dillon, him being a role player, that sense of confidence and belief kind of spills over the edge into pure delusion. And when you combine that with his antics, Dillon Brooks is easily one of the most hated players in the NBA. And seeing someone like Steph destroy him time and time and time again, it really never gets old. As head-to-head versus Brooks, Steph Curry has a 9-5 record, averages 32.1 points, including 2 46-point games, scoring 38, 37, and even 34. And like I said earlier in 2022, knocked Brooks out of the playoffs in 6 games. So that right there is the end of the video. As always, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.